Okay. Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? My name is Chidi. I'd like to welcome you guys to our program today. We're starting a little bit early, but that's fine. When you go and play back the video, you'll see um, you'll see where we started. Without wasting time, we have a special guest in the studio, someone you all know because he's the trending topic in Nigeria right now. And actually, if you search Nigeria anywhere on the internet, you're going to see my guest. I'm talking about no other person than Omoyole Shore. He doesn't need much introduction. I will be bringing him on stage shortly. He has so many engagements. You can imagine the amount of engagements he's had to deal with this period because of the many things he's gotten himself into, the many issues, the many wahala that keeps looking for him, and he doesn't run away from them. So, without wasting time, I'm gonna add our guest to to the to the studio. He's already backstage, but let me bring him up front, and I hope that his audio video is okay. And so I have okay, I'm gonna hello, Mr. President, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but we don't have visual, but that's fine.
I thought
We don't have visual, yeah.
that's strange. I can see myself and I can see you. So
Oh
I'm
yeah.
surprised that you. Yes, I am surprised you say you don't have visuals
And
because
now
I.
we have visual. We have
Okay.
visual, but it's frozen though.
Okay. That's a different issue.
Mm, maybe the bandwidth is a little, I don't know.
But can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. I mean, we can go ahead. I know you have a busy schedule and you need to leave after a short while. So let's make use of the time.
No problem. So
So thank you so much, Mr. President, for accepting to come on our studio, like you always do. We don't take that for granted. So I really want to thank you for carving out time for us. I mean, this is your place. This is where you come to talk with your people. And this is where we lay everything bare, no holds barred. This is where we can say it all. So we don't take it for granted when we get a chance to have a hold of you. So tell us, Mr. President, what is on the front burner? What is this thing about Mazen Namdi Kano and the whole thing that is out there now? It's everywhere on the news.
Well, you are aware because you were part of my meeting with Jonah Kano in 2019 on my way to Nigeria, after which I was also arrested.
Mhm.
So when I arrived in Nigeria for revolution now, what I'm trying to say is that you were part of that whole meeting, and you remember we discussed there that we will continue to work to make it possible for Nigerians to work together as far as this issue of Nnamdi Kano's position is, and an understanding between all of us to bring justice to every nook and cranny of Nigeria. So, as fate will have it, you were there that day. He was worried about my safety. He said, "You're going to Nigeria." I said, "Yes." He said, "I just left Nigeria and I'm not going to go back to Nigeria. You need to know what happened to me, and they invaded my house." At that point, I think it's one of his parents that died of trauma. And so I said, "I'm going back because we have this revolution now, protests or revolts that we want to go on stage and say, wish me good luck." And that's how we parted ways. I was here in Nigeria, I was arrested, detained, and my passport was seized. I was restricted to Abuja. And one day, while I was fighting for one of my cases at the court of Abuja, I think it was our party case, somebody came to me and said Nnamdi Kanu had just been brought to court at the Federal High Court of Abuja. I said it's impossible. How did that happen? Where did they get him from? So we rushed down to court, Federal High Court, where I was also taking uh, trial, and they had just left. So one of our lawyers was in there, Abubakar Marshall. He said, "It's unbelievable. They just brought Nnamdi Kanu. He was hooded, and they just rushed him in and rushed him out before Justice mentioned the name of the judge, Binta Yanko." And I stood out there and addressed the press because they too had just come. Nobody was informed. And I said, "This is unjust, it's unfair. You can't go and kidnap somebody and bring to Nigeria and undergo any form of trial." And that was the beginning of the second phase of the commitment that we're describing now. So I have fought since the day he came to court every day to ensure that he got justice. So each time he was brought to court, I would go to court, and it was under the Buhari regime. And each time I went to court, they would send a group of people to attack me in court. So on one instance, my car they threw a rock through my glasses as I was leaving, and they were pursuing me. At another time, somebody came and removed my hat. That's day I was wearing this shago clothes. Actually, I was attacked 4 times. The police arrested me on the first day. That's uh, for coming. You see the picture of them dragging me. I was wearing a blue suit. And then the last time I tried to get there, and then some guy came and brought out a dagger in the middle of DSS and tried to stab me. But luckily enough, we had enough people around who went after him. I think they took the dagger from him, got him arrested, handed him over to the police. Of course, nothing happened. I'm just describing to you the length of time that I have been involved in the second version of his unjust incarceration. But what we have not found out is that Nnamdi Kanu has been in and out of prison for 10 years, in detention for 10 years by October 14th. Yeah. They have been dragging him into and out of, and I don't think there's anything to explain to anybody that a trial that cannot be concluded in 5 years is a just and fair trial. They just don't have any evidence to support their charges against him. And the courts have declared that they have no evidence of any crime against him. But regardless of what the court did, they never respected the orders of the court or the judgment of the court. They're just holding him perpetually hostage because what he represents in Nigeria, which is a decision to say that, look, we're tired of being part of it and unjust, unfair, and the Nigeria that kills its people, and we want to leave. So it's a victim of the way Nigeria was created, and they're using his detention to sustain Nigeria as a united entity. We've had this conversation before, and I've told him that I don't believe that Nigeria should break up, but I'm also not opposed to anybody who feels that a conversation should happen as to whether Nigeria remains or not. And that's what most countries in the world do. They review their relationship from time to time. But in Nigeria, it has been coded or have coded into our body of laws that anybody who challenges the territorial integrity of Nigeria is committing treason, and he must either be perpetually detained or perpetually tried.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know what happened to my video, but I can still hear you.
Your
And
video is, yeah, it looks like there's some
yeah,
maybe the system you have a system sabotage.
it's expected. Though. It's
Yeah.
okay. They can't stop us. Yeah. But thank you so much for taking us through that memory lane. You see, a lot of people um I don't know. They don't read. Either they don't do their research. So some people think, oh, Shore just got up and is trying to trend. That's why he's just picking on this fight right now. But you have just mentioned to us, you have taken us through how far you've come with this fight. And you're right. I was there when all this was going on, and you guys, everything you predicted way back then is exactly what is happening right now.
I can't hear you anymore, Prof. Doctor Chidi. I don't know what's going on.
Hello? Hello. Hello, can you guys hear me, please? Let me know if you can hear me. But we seem to have lost Mr. President, Moyele Shore. Um, yeah, I'm gonna see if we are able to get him back. Let me know if you can hear me. Hello, can you guys hear me? Yeah, but it's echoing. Hello. So we lost our guest Omoyele Shore. He's also supposed to be somewhere else for an interview. Um, so I don't know if he's able to come back and join us. But I'm also expecting um, Nnamdi Kano's lawyer, Aloy Jimapo, to join us. And also let me also add the let me add the studio link here so that if anybody wants to join, they can join. So here is the studio link. I just added the studio link. So if you want to join us in the studio, you can use this link to join. Sorry about the hiccups. Yes, thank you, Peter, Fury. Thank you. Uh, yeah, I can see you guys. I can see you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. I had two options. Initially, I wanted to just do this interview quietly, because we're expecting that this kind of things will happen. But then I don't want to also give undue credit to anybody who didn't do anything. Sometimes it's just technical issue and nothing special. Okay, so I'm going to hope that Mr. President Omoyele Shore can still join us. Uh, Let me reach out to him. Let me reach out to him to see if he can still join us. Yes, Peter, we've been doing a lot in the background. Yes, when you don't see us uh, in the front, there's a lot that is going on behind the scenes, okay? But we're there.
We can't. If you heard Moyole Shore speaking, this is a a long drawn battle. This is a marathon, as they would say. So we are not just there for the short run. We are there for the long run. So we are there steadily supporting. Moyole Shore is always in court. Every time Mazin Abdikano is there in court, sometimes they deny him. He's made applications even to his lawyers. When they release the list, they will deliberately omit his name, but he will still go there. And you see how many times they've attacked him concerning Nnamdi Kanu's case. We need to establish clearly his stand. He is not trying to interfere with the. He is not trying to interfere with the legal proceedings of the court. No, not at all. He he has so many cases in court also, but he's just trying to say that the Nigerian nation must learn to obey court orders. When the court has said release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and you're still holding him, that is clear injustice. Okay, that is unacceptable. But so if the court continues to do that, and for what reason? Someone says, okay, I have a right to declare, I have a right to decide my position in the country, based on how I'm treated. You say, no, he doesn't have that right. You're already infringing on his human rights. And that's where Omoyele Sowore stands to say that, no, every Igbo person who is serious, everybody, he specifically zoomed in on the politicians from the Southeast. There's a reason why he is doing this. And this is action is going to reveal a lot of things. Because he's like, forget about the talk. Let us do action. Let's do action. It's not just enough for you guys to be talking and saying, oh, I have other ulterior motives. Come out now. This one, no more talking. Come out. Let's go together to Aso Rock and let us fight for this thing. So the stage is set. Someone said they set them up. Yes, big time. Anybody who believes that, oh, he's fighting for Nnamdi Kanu, this is the time that they should come out. That's the whole essence of this this protest that Omoyele Sowore is leading. I have put the link here. I'm hoping that if you want to come in to the studio, let's continue this discussion. You are welcome to come in. Uh, I'm hoping he's able to come back and join us. And also, I'm waiting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, Barrister Jiafo, to join us. Um, to give us more insight into what where Nnamdi Kanu's case is, and to be able to answer some of our questions. Some people ask questions out of a genuine interest in what is going on. Some people just ask questions or comment or come to conclusions based on very little information. They just like to join the bandwagon. People just start saying things. They just start talking. They don't have any information. They don't have any facts. So that's why I like to bring in people that I think they 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 should know to come and talk to us. Okay, and I'm hoping that we'll have people come to talk to us. However, for those of you who don't know, Omoyele Sowore has called for a protest on the 20th of October by 7 a.m. People thought it was not serious, but he is serious. Call for a protest 20th of October, not at the not at the National Assembly, not in Eagle Square, not in one radio or TV station, not on the streets, but right at Aso Rock Villa. Now, I'd like to hear from you. Do you think he is calling it at the right time? Do you think it's what should be done? Do you think we should hold any person who calls themselves an Igbo leader accountable if they don't show up for this protest? I'd like to hear your comments. We had Omoyele Shore here briefly, but we started having some technical issues and it dropped. I'm still hoping he'll be able to join us. And also, I have I have Mazinam Dekano's lawyer who has promised to make efforts to join. I'm also hoping that he's able to join us so that we can get different perspectives on the issue at hand. Okay, so and then for everybody, anybody that is out there, if you want to join in, just click on the studio link that I put there, and you can come in and express yourself. Okay, I hear you. It says the protest is something that should be done. I agree with you. I thank you, Depa. It says the protest is something that should be done. Um, so, like I said, if you want to come to the studio, please click on the link and join us in here and have your say. And I'm hoping that we can get Mr. President Omoyele Sowore to join us back. I know he also has other programs to speak in today. I think he has one on Arise TV, and also he has one at which other station is that? He has one. I'll tell you soon. Arise TV. So they're hoping to have him on Arise TV. If he goes to Arise TV, I'm sure he'll be there for a short while. It doesn't really last long, and maybe he'll come back and join us. Because it's important that we get his own perspective in this whole thing. And let us be able to say the reality about what is going on. Okay? Yeah, sometimes things happen like this. We didn't plan for this hitch to happen, but then it's happening, and that's what we're dealing with. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should not be in incarceration by now. I'm telling you, by all standards. And you know me, I'll always tell you the truth. Nnamdi Kanu is not a saint, okay? But show me who is a saint. I'm not a saint. We all are not saints. But Nnamdi Kanu is somebody who has really, really fought this fight, for the deliverance of his people. Okay? And what he is demanding is a legitimate demand. But the thing that baffles me and baffles everybody is that in the same Nigeria, we seem to have double standards. Okay? Whereas on one hand, you can negotiate with terrorists, like the real terrorists, who will come to you with their arms and ammunition, who made videos of them killing people. Like you saw videos of terrorists killing people. But these terrorists, you don't charge them to court. You don't bring them to book. You don't do them anything. After you even gather some of them, say you're doing reorientation, and you've pardoned them. By the time you finish rehabilitation of those individuals, they went right back to terrorism. And you caught them. You caught them a second time, and that was the last we heard about them. We didn't hear that you charged them to court. But when it is the case of a certain person from a certain area, a certain part of the country, everything changes. Why? These are the questions we should be asking ourselves. Don't ever feel comfortable and say, oh, it's not happening to me. It's not happening to my people. You see, we are all Nigerians. I fight to defend the rights of every Nigerian everywhere. You know that about me. I'm a very, very, very tribalized person. But that notwithstanding, I am an Igbo person, an unapologetic Igbo person. And whenever there are issues pertaining to my people, I'm very, very particular about it. I'm very sensitive about it. And that's why throughout the struggle to have um, the rights of my people respected, I've been there in the forefront, been there, done that. Name anyhow that the struggle has gone that I have not contributed. And let me also state here clearly, I'm not part of the people who will say, oh, nothing wrong has happened with the struggle. I think that a lot of things have derailed. I think a lot of people have gone into the bush with the struggle. Okay, so that I cannot condone. We've seen videos of people who started out well, but they went rogue and started doing what they're not supposed to do. Some people started getting involved in kidnapping. Some people started getting involved in stealing and all those kind of things. If somebody's a criminal, they should go out and face the law. They're a criminal. But not when somebody's a freedom fighter. It's like giving a dog a bad name so you can kill it. Somebody's a freedom fighter, but you call them a terrorist so you can treat them as terrorists. No, that is unacceptable. That's not the kind of thing we want to accept. So I'm using this opportunity to call on everybody who is from the southeast, everybody who that you are a southeasterner. Let me go to the southeasterner. There is no reason why you cannot come out. There is absolutely no reason why you cannot come out and support this match that Omoyele Sowore is leading. Omoyele Sowore is a detribalized human being like me. Sowore doesn't do things to you because you're an Igbo man, because you're a Yoruba person. No. He does things for you, he fights for you because you're facing injustice. And that's what he's doing right now. He doesn't see color, he doesn't see tribe, he doesn't see religion. He just sees injustice. And it's like a rhinoceros. You know the rhinoceros when it sees fire. You remember the movie The Ghost Must Be Crazy. But some of you don't even know the movie because of your age. But in The Ghost Must Be Crazy, you see that the rhino, every time it sees any flame anywhere, it goes to stamp it out. That's what Omoyele Sowore is. Every time he sees any anywhere someone's rights are being trampled upon, he immediately jumps to go and restore sanity in that place. He fights for this person without thinking about his own safety sometimes. Okay, so right now that he's been fighting for more electoral, he's been fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he just took it to another level. And the least we can do is to support him. Mind you, Sowore has his own cases. Isn't that amazing? This person that is saying, oh, let's go and march for Nnamdi Kanu, he has his own cases. He has a treason case hanging over his head. He has the case from the Nigerian police hanging over his head. Not one case, multiple cases. He has the case from Ned Nwoko. He has the case from churches. He has the case from so many people just for standing on the truth. And for those of you who go around thinking, oh, maybe he actually did this, how come nobody has brought any evidence against him? Just think about it. Think about it seriously. Why haven't anybody brought up a case about against Omoyele Sowore and won? Nobody has won any case of accusing him of all kinds of things, blackmail, cybercrime, terrorism, whatever. Nobody. They just cook these things up. And they think that once they start talking about it, it will make him stop doing what he's doing. But that's a lie. So, anyways, um, I don't think there's any reason continuing with this because for technical issues, our guest is not able to be here. But we'll continue the conversation. Um, we need to just keep talking about it. We'll be talking about it on Twitter. We're talking about it on Facebook. This is particular dear to me. I am particularly interested in this case, so we won't stop talking about it until something is done. Okay, from now till the the 20th, that is in 10 days time. Okay, this match will happen. But from now till then, we're gonna keep talking about it. So please help me share. There are flyers out there. Share with the hashtag free Namdi Kanu. Free Namdi or free Mazi Namdi Kanu. Okay? Now, free Mazi Namdi Kanu now or free Namdi Kanu now. I also saw a hashtag going by free MNK. So whatever hashtag you're comfortable with, or you can just line up all of them before you share videos, share your own comments. You can record an audio and share it. Okay, you can post on TikTok. Do whatever you have to do to keep this on the front burner. The government must understand that power belongs to the people. Power belongs to the people. Whatever the people want, that's what the president is going to do. So if an overwhelming majority of Nigerians rise up today and say, okay, Nnamdi Kanu should be free, that's what they want. The president dare not say no. If he says no, whatever rat he invited to himself, he should stay and bear it. Okay? So I'd like to give us an opportunity to come on here in the studio and have your contribution. And if there's nobody coming up to say anything, then we're gonna stop the broadcast and continue next time. Okay. I know some of you were calling me on the phone, but because of the heat we had, I started using my phone to to sign into StreamYard. So you see, I'm using my phone. If I touch it down, you see the whole thing is changing. So I'm using my phone to talk to us, and I can't answer any phone calls. So if you're calling me on the phone and I didn't answer your call, that was why. Okay, I hope you understand right now. Yeah. So special thanks to Peter, Kashim, Fury. Thank you so much for keeping this place active. You always kept posting. And thanks to other people who tuned in. Okay, like Lux D, Lux Dev. Okay, Lux Dev. Peter, Justin, again, thank you very much. And Cookie 3 Crafts. Okay, thank you for joining. All these people also, Obi-Wan, thank you so much, also Obi-Wan. Uh, Cookie 3, yeah, I already thanked you. I really thank you. Let's see who else. Yeah, you guys were the most active in the comment section. Orange Beret Media, thank you so much. You guys were very, very active, and I want to appreciate you. So that's how we're gonna wrap it up. Uh, Sometimes this is how it happens, but we'll keep moving. Let's all make sure that we're posting, we're tweeting, we're commenting on with the hashtag free Nnamdi Kanu now or free Nnamdi Kanu now. Let's continue, and this will eventually get viral. Maybe the president and his ESCO will get smart and do the right thing. All right. For all of us in Toronto, Canada, my name is Chidi, and on behalf of Dr. Erica, see you guys next time. Okay. Bye bye.